Welcome back, Slayers. It's holiday time, and you know what that means. That means that toxic people are in rare form and family drama is in rare form. I mean, of course, most of us are making merry, and hopefully you guys are having a great time too. But some people, when it comes time for holidays, it means that there might be some toxic family drama going on too. And so I wanted you to have some tools, some phrases, some killer comebacks at the ready for you so that during this time, if you are kind of stealing yourself and you're thinking, oh my God, here we are, we're going to be seeing so-and-so, and I know what that means. It means there's going to be some family drama for me. I wanted you to be ready. For those of you who are new here, I want you to feel welcome. And those of you who are coming back here, welcome back. I'm Rebecca Zung. I am the author of the best-selling book, Slay the Bully, How to Negotiate with a Narcissist and Win. It is my mission here to help you feel empowered and shift the dynamic with anybody who's toxic and help you negotiate your best life. I am an attorney and I help people negotiate. When you're faced with criticism, one of the things that you can do is you can just say something like, I appreciate your concern. I'm comfortable with my choices. Keep it over on the other side of the table, on the other side of the fence, on the other side. Just remember that people's triggers are not your responsibility. People's triggers are their responsibility, not yours. You just say, I understand we have different perspectives on this. So when they're criticizing you, just remember you don't have to take that personally. How people treat other people is a direct reflection of the way they feel about themselves. I learned this so long ago from a book. It was The Four Agreements, which is one of my favorite books of all time. And if you haven't read it, it's just one of those books that's like such required reading. It's 4 agreements that you make with yourself. One of the agreements is that just don't take anything personally, because the way people treat other people is a direct reflection of the way they feel about themselves, good or bad. If they like other people, if they love themselves, then they treat other people well. But if they don't feel good about themselves, then they don't treat other people well, right? That's why you really can't take how other people treat you personally. When you're faced with criticism, you can just say, I understand your concern, but I'm comfortable with my choices. That's it. All right. So that's the first one. And by the way, if you haven't subscribed here, I invite you to do that now. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. The next thing is in response to passive aggressive comments. You know how people can be passive aggressive, right? They say things like, that dress looks really great on you for your figure, for your full figure. Your skin looks really fantastic considering your stretch mark. Passive aggressive types of things, right? You can just say like, it sounds like you have something on your mind. Well, would you like to talk about it? Get them to say it straight up. What's going on with you? What is it that you really want to say over here? Sometimes people say things like, nobody ever comes by to see me. I'm always left alone over here by myself. That's another kind of passive aggressive comment that people might make. I always end up doing everything myself. That's sort of a passive aggressive comment as well. Don't leave things unsaid. Just straight up respond to it if that's something that you want to resolve. If you don't, then just, leave it alone. Sometimes you just say, like, if somebody is giving you the silent treatment, you could just sort of like, well, enjoy the peace. That's the second one. The next one is if somebody's asking you very invasive or personal questions, you can just say, I'm not, comfortable in discussing that right now. Let's enjoy the holidays. Let's enjoy the merriment of the day. Have something else at the ready that you're comfortable in discussing. Have something that you're willing to pivot to and discuss instead, so that you can be ready to field that particular conversation. I prefer to keep that particular conversation private. I don't want to discuss whether or not I'm going to have children with you right at this moment, or I don't want to discuss my dating life with you today. There's certain things that you don't have to discuss with certain people. The next one is gaslighting. If somebody's trying to gaslight you, they're trying to make you feel crazy, saying things that to be changing of the facts, a changing of how things went down. You can just literally say, I'm remembering things differently, but we're here to enjoy our time together today. You don't have to fight over something. That's not what happened. I mean, honestly, I've been in situations where people have literally said things that are just flat out wrong. I had a conversation with somebody one time where they were talking about how Joshua Tree was the only place on the planet that was on a vortex or something. And I was like, well, that's not information that I'm aware of, but okay, perhaps that's information that you have. Honestly, do not have to get into anything with anyone at that moment, because if that's what somebody believes wholeheartedly, then that's just wonderful. Even if you completely disagree, just let it go, because what difference does it make? Truly, let's enjoy our holiday instead of debating this point today. Period. Create the intention that when you're going to go into the holiday, when you're going to go into that dinner, when you're going to go into that event, whatever it is, that you are not going to be baited. Just when you walk into that, create the intention that no matter what happens, you cannot be baited. You are Zen personified. I want you to put in the comments right now, Zen. You are Zen personified. So if somebody is trying to be provocative or starting arguments with you, they're trying to pick at you, they're trying to find your little Achilles heel, the next thing you're going to say is, I don't think we're going to agree on this. And that's okay. We are going to enjoy our holiday instead of debating. I respect your viewpoint. Let's agree to disagree. That's it. That's what you're going to say. The next one is, if somebody is trying to blame you for something, they're trying to guilt trip you for something, you're just going to say, I am sorry that you feel this way, but I have made my decision, and I made my decisions based on what I felt was best at the time. And that's all you're going to do. And if somebody wants to press on it, just keep saying that. I understand that's how you feel. I'm sorry you feel that way. I made my decisions based on what I felt was best at the time. We don't need to discuss this any further today. I can see this is important to you, but I had to make a choice that was right for me at the time. You do not have to raise your voice. You do not have to get angry. You do not have to be pulled into the mud. Never jade. I always say, even though I love jade, never jade. Never justify, argue, defend, or explain. You pretend like you're reporting the news. Oh, I can see that you're upset. I can see that you're angry. You are just observing their behavior to them. I can see that you are angry. Oh, yes, I see this now. Almost like you're holding a microphone, right? The next one is, when you encounter dismissive or belittling comments. I value respect in our conversations. So can we please keep communication positive? I value respect. I will also respect you today. It's okay for us to have different views. So I'd appreciate for us to both speak kindly to each other. I value respect. I'd appreciate if we could both speak kindly and respectfully to each other. Just keep it here. You're keeping it here, not here. Don't be dragged. Remember, they go fishing and they bait you, they reel you, because once they reel you, then they've got that supply that they want. Don't give it to them. Don't do it. And remember, you can get my Disarm the Narc phrases at www.disarmthenarc.com for free. So go grab those for free. Disarm the Narc for free. Get those. That'll help you too. The next one is, if you need to set boundaries. I understand your perspective, but I need to do what's best for me. So let's respect each other's choices. I understand your perspective. I'm not comfortable with this topic. Let's shift our focus. It's kind of going back to what I had said before about invasive or personal questions, but it's sort of like respecting boundaries. I need to do what's best for me. let's respect each other's choices, a whole bunch of ways that you can have killer comebacks to slay that toxic family drama during the holidays and probably pretty much all year long. Like I said, you can go to disarmthenarc.com and also get a whole bunch more. And just remember to just never jade, never justify, argue, defend, or explain ever, whether you're in emails, texts, or any kind of communication at all. And if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, and drop me that comment. Tell me that you're going to be Zen and tell me which ones you like the best in this video. And make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Next video that I want you to watch is 10 phrases that narcissists hate, because that's also going to help you. You're going to make sure you probably want to stay away from those, or maybe want to use them. I don't know, but definitely check out that video next too. And I'm Rebecca Zung. I hope you found this helpful. Remember that today's a great day to start negotiating your best life. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. I'm here to help you shift the dynamic, become the best version of yourself, and help you negotiate your best life. Remember, they only win if you give in. And I'll see you in that next video.